Good afternoon, beautiful people. Welcome to Tea Time with HQ. Give yourselves a midweek moment to relax, take a load off, dunk your favourite bicky into a nice hot cuppa, and let us brighten the day with a cheeky slice of our quizzical cake. My name is Beric Livingstone, and I will be serving up your questions and pouring out the answers. And if you like tea and cats and Ed Sheeran, then today could be perfect, because a waxwork of the pop superstar is on display at Lady Dinah's Cat Emporium, London's oldest cat cafe. It's true, before moving to Madame Tussauds. So yes, today you could be sitting pretty, listening to a ditty in the city with a McVitie and a kitty. But meanwhile, we've got quizzing to do. You know the rules. 12 cues, get 'em right to stay in the game. Get all 12 correct and you win, or split today's prize, which is £1,000, a generous serving of cash by anyone's standards. Yesterday afternoon, we had 5 winners who got £200 each. Just think of it, that's like 2 million a year for 12 minutes. And today, that could be you. So, without further ado's, on to the cues. Q1. Which of these is a common name for a form of online shopping? Click and collect, over and out, snooze and lose. Shop your way to victory. If you snooze and lose, you'll still get an annoying email about it from Amazon. But the name for reserving in store, it's click and collect. Yes, clicking on the right answer, 122,843 of you. Of course, you have to walk to the store for collection, but at least you don't have to wait in all day for what you've ordered. On to Q2. Which of these animals is traditionally pulled from a hat by a magician? The Loch Ness Monster, rabbit, blue whale. I mean, animal cruelty, whichever one you pick, is pretty mean. But pulling Nessie out of Loch Ness would be impressive enough, let alone from a hat. The only one even vaguely the right size, it's a rabbit. Rabbit. Yes, 120,801 of you got that right. Known as the Great Wizard of the North, John Henry Anderson was the first to perform the trick back in the 1800s. Now, a big shout out to Katie Williams, halfway through her A-levels and making her dad extremely proud. To Eve, Amy and Tash, hello to you. To Nicole Wills in Cologne. To Kelly Petrie in Teesside. And to Paul, who thinks I should be on Strictly. I love that. Now, straight to Q3. Who teamed up with the Chainsmokers on the 2016 chart topper Closer? Halsey, Jimi Hendrix, Rolling Stones. Chain smoking, getting closer to victory. Most of us try to stand away from chain smokers, but who held their nose and stepped up for this one? An anagram of her real name, it's Halsey. Yes, actual name Ashley Frangipani. I don't know why she changed it. Almost 90,000 of you got that right. Well done. It was the first chart topper for both acts, who spent 4 weeks face-to-face at number 1. Here comes our number 4. The Montagues and Capulets are feuding families from which Shakespearean tragedy? Othello, King Lear, Romeo and Juliet. Yes, it would be a tragedy to go out on this one. There's plenty of feuding in King Lear, but that's all within the same family. Loving each other to death, though, it's Romeo and Juliet. Yes, you can remember which one's which. It's Juliet Capulet and Romeo Montague. It doesn't quite work, but never mind. 83,029 of you got it right. Well done. The classic tale of forbidden love was written in the 1590s and has been the bane of GCSE students ever since. On to Q5. Which name was used to describe the first King of England during the Restoration? Farmer George, Merry Monarch, Huckster King. Yes, you could be crowned king of this game, or queen, if you get this right. We are talking about Charles II here, but what was his royal nickname? Less sarcastic than it sounds, it was the Merry Monarch. Yes, he lived 1630 to 1685, and just 41,370 of you got that right. Not an easy one, perhaps, for some of you if you don't know your English history. The polar opposite to his predecessor, we went from Puritan prohibition to flamboyant fashion and courtly excess. Okay, a little more merriment now with Q6. Which of the following is not a capital city? Caracas, Conakry, Casablanca. Geography nerds, this is your time. I'm afraid you're gonna cry if you picked Conakry here, as it's the capital of Guinea. 3-time Oscar winner, 0-time capital city, it's Casablanca. Yes, just whistle for that answer. Oh, 23,356, have you got that right? Better than I thought, well done. Casablanca is Morocco's largest city, but Rabat is the official capital. Capital result there, Q12. What did football referees use prior to whistles? Handkerchiefs, horns, flags. Referee. What did they used to use? Whistles have been used since the 1870s, but what were refs using before that? Dishing out the snot-ridden justice, it was handkerchiefs. Blow your nose on that one. Ooh, 11,480 have you got that right. We lost just over half of you. The first whistle-controlled match took place at Nottingham Forest, though who they were playing is still a mystery. Okay, something different for you now. Q8. Which of these TV programs does not feature one of the 4 in-betweeners? White Gold, Him and Her, Plebs. In between, a lot of Q's and some victory. In Between Us, the funniest sitcom we've made for decades, but which of these shows contains 0 of them? Common as ancient Roman muck, it's Plebs. Yes, plebeian answer there. Ooh, just 3,335 of you. I think we can call that a savage question. Pregunta salvaje. Don't know what it is in Latin, but pretty mean anyway. Yes. Both Simon and Jay star in White Gold, while Neil appears in a few episodes of Him and Her. All right, my plebs, 3,335 of you coming in to Q9. Which of these political figures was not born in the country they led? Herbert Asquith, Eamon de Valera, Woodrow Wilson. Geopolitics. Some, naming no names, may still question Obama's birth certificate, but which of these leaders was actually born abroad? The Spanish-sounding Irishman himself, it was Eamon de Valera. Aiming for victory, but only 1,181 of you got that right. Another savage question. Yes, pregunta salvaje. 2 savages today. Eamon served 3 terms as Irish Prime Minister despite being born in New York. 3 to go, stay with me. Q10. Of these 3 countries, which generates the most wind power? Spain, Canada, India. Don't blow it. China are blowing the rest of us away, but which of these nations is giving it the most gusto? Wafting their way to the win here, it is India. India, yes. Ooh, just 286 of you. God, I think we can also say there's another savage, triple savage. We've had 2 days of triple savage. What is going on here at HQ? We're whittling it down in a most ferocious way. India produces 6% of the world's wind power, while Spain and Canada bring in 4% and 2% respectively. Quite a difficult show, this one. If you're with us, here comes Q11. Vincent van Gogh's Bedroom in Arles was reinterpreted by which of these artists? Roy Lichtenstein, Richard Hamilton, David Hockney. There's an art to this game, but what is the art to this question? 3 people who all pioneered pop art, but which of them gave Van Gogh another go? Walking away with both his ears intact, it's Roy Lichtenstein. Yes, a cartoon victory, 149 of you got that right, lost another half of you. Okay, well done you 149. Now, brushes at the ready because we are popping on to the final round. 2 Old Traffords worth at the beginning. And now, just a big long queue at the kebab shop worth of people. 11 players using their extra lives to get back in. 149 of you remaining. £1,000 to play for. As we go on to Q12. Which of these rappers has starred in the most movies to date? Most Def, Ludacris, Common. All get a bad rap from time to time, but which has made the most movies? They've all made the leap from hip-hop to Hollywood, and all of them have been extremely prolific. But who has had the most movie credits on IMDb? He's been over half the Fast and Furious films, but Ludacris is coming in last place here. But starring in 33 movies and counting, with more in pre- and post-production, it's Common for the win. And we have 35 winners today. Well done, my beauty cuties. Good going, everyone. When we whittled it down to those few players at the end, I thought we might end up with another £200 a person, but 35 smart Alex got Common right. Nothing common about your gameplay today. Well done. Well done to Mr. Eames, or Erms, Mr. P. Henson, Nathaniel, and Splash. Some lovely profile pictures, including a very cute cat there. You've all got £28.57 for your trouble. Not bad going for 12 minutes of good concentration. You clever things. That was definitely the best tea break of the day. It's been my pleasure to make the brews. My name is Beric, and you can find me at Beric Living. Let me know if you want to shout out, or let me know how you did, or just tell me what the weather's like in Redcar. It's always great to hear from you. We will be back soon for more cryptic quizzery with another cash prize. Our next game is tonight at 9 p.m. I hope you can join us then. Invite your friends and get an extra life when they use your code. But for now, have a great afternoon. See you soon.